Stella and Say are making me a bit jealous. Don't be jealous. It's unbecoming. I don't know if all these played, so we're just gonna do that. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, makes no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though I can't say stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've got into burning buildings with a 2 centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Oh, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kinds of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. So I'm assuming that Gorilla's outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. He's a pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini with what? A big one. I'm in a good mood. A big old brandatini. A brandatini. Yeah, it's 6... Which means that we got 5, 6... We gotta put 12? If we're making it a large one, we gotta double it, so... Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, maybe we can do it. It's gonna be 6 instead of 3. And then 2 of this. And aged and mixed. A brandatini. Here you go. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure, I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her for longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason, you two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple say. Oh, what? Yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize for sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have a childhood friend, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brr. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this bloom light? A spicy drink tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those. I'll have one too. On it. The 2 bloom lights for the girls. A bloom light. 4 of this right here. 3, 4. One of that. 2 of this. And 3 of that. Right there. Aged on the rocks and mixed. That's insane. Alright, 1 more of these. So 4 of that. 1 of this. 2 of that. 3 of this. Aged and mixed on the rocks. Serve. Here you go. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the 3rd one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's... Aw, dimming the lights. Huh? I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for her for the nanomachine treatment that she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was a good idea. Oh, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. He'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No. I just don't reek of rage. But still, feeling like a piece of crap. Oh, little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, this lady. I was afraid I'd mixed up the directions and ended up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure thing. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. Sunshine cloud. 2 of this right here. Got some bronzing and a Commodore on the rocks and blended. So that means you gotta just, shake the hell out of it, honestly. Just shake the hell out of it. There you go. There you go. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower, told him I quit. Why did you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Oh, I see. Sorry again to hear about that way. Oh, don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts, regrets, anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I almost... what I'm saying is, I don't know what to do. I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. I feel like now I can finally find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Ahem. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out and put it mildly. What are you gonna do with all that? And I was like, but I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. Type of drink? Bubbly drinks. Bubbly drinks. We want to give her an expensive bubbly drink. Maybe this one, Cobalt Velvet. And we have to make it a big drink. So, give it like 4 of this. And 6 of the Flamanga. And 10 of this. So just fill that all the way up. And all on the rocks and mixed. Here you go. Cobalt Velvet. There you go. If detergent commercials are... Oh, that's right. What's on? Has a 0. Cool. Kamen Rider. Watch the news. To be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into robotics, of course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a real common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Sure, same story for you, I guess. I went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. Little pause. Stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that breather. Give me something. Something? Sorry, I have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright, she asked for something, literally. Okay. We're gonna look at what the most expensive thing is. 250. This one's 200. 280. I should probably just write down, ooh, 320 Piano Man. I think Piano Man's probably our best bet. I'll just give her a Piano Man. 2, 3, 5 of this. 5 of that. 3 of this. All on the rocks and mixed. Oh, I could have gave her some of that. Whoops. Nah, we'll give her this. Here you go. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like. Work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel like a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really need the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Ho! Dorothy, sorry, we were just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long! Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you, and she won't leave your side. Oh, no. Boss, what are you doing? What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. So calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some human or humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh, great. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. $500. We are 1,400 over what we need. That is perfect. We still got one more day to make a little bit more. It looks like we made no mistakes. And we did pretty good. Did pretty good. All right. Yep, it's gotta be due tomorrow. The 8,000. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Foray. Who was that Lilum? Jill, a very good friend. Oh man. Well, we're gonna go to the shop and buy a mega Christmas tree. Where's that mega Christmas tree? Oh, damn it. Well, you know what? We have enough to where we'll still have over 8,000. So, celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Yeah, we still got just over 8,000, so we'll be good. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. Look, it's a little Christmas tree. That's not... when it said mega Christmas tree, I was thinking a bigger tree. I don't know why. I probably should have known better, honestly. Let's see, anything new on here? Oh, there is. Monster girlfriend, blah. What about this? Lilum receiving mysterious. Spooky, or a bluff. Oh boy, well, that's it for now, guys. We got what we need for that bill, and everything's gonna be A-okay, I think. And I'll see you guys next time.